Hi friends, welcome to my RxJS tutorial series. If you are a web developer, you have probably heard about RxJS many times. Whenever we make HTTP calls, work with forms, or handle user events, RxJS is being used behind the scenes. But many developers use RxJS without clearly understanding what it is and why it is needed. So in this video, we are going to answer two simple questions. What is RxJS and why do we need it? Let's start with the first question. What is RxJS? RxJS stands for Reactive Extensions for JavaScript. It is a JavaScript library that helps us work with asynchronous data and events in a simple and organized way. Now, don't worry if the term asynchronous data sounds confusing. Think about some common things that happen in a web application. A user clicks a button. A user types in a search box. Data is received from an API. A timer generates values every second. These events don't happen all at once. They happen over a period of time. RxJS helps us handle these events and data efficiently. In simple terms, RxJS allows us to listen to data, modify data, combine data from different sources, react whenever new data arrives. That is the basic idea behind RxJS. Now let's understand why we need RxJS. Let me explain this using a simple example application. Here I have a search box. Whenever a user types something, I need to search the database and display the matching results. Sounds simple, right? Let's see what happens. First, let me show this implementation without using RxJS concepts. I'll type I, then N, then D. So I'm trying to search for countries that match I and D. But if you look at the results, I can see many other countries that don't match my search properly. Why is this happening? If you look at the network calls, we can see that 3 API requests were sent. And here are their response times. Notice something interesting. The response for IND came first. Then it was replaced by the response for IN. And finally it was replaced by the response for I. As a result, the final data show on the screen is based only on the letter I, not IND. That's why the search results are incorrect. Let me open the network tab and show you clearly. I will refresh the page and search again. As soon as I type, 3 API calls are triggered. And the responses are coming back one after another. If I slow it down, you can see that IND returns first, then IN, finally I. You may wonder why the responses are arriving in this order. For this demo, I have intentionally simulated this behavior in the backend so that you can understand the problem clearly. But situations like this can definitely happen in real applications because network response times are not always predictable. So what have we learned from this? Even though the user searched for IND, the final result displayed is incorrect. How can we solve this problem? One approach is to use a concept called debouncing in JavaScript. Using debouncing, we can wait for a short period before making the API call. We can write the logic manually, but that requires extra code and maintenance. Instead, RxJS provides an operator called debounce time. By using debounce time, RxJS handles this logic for us very easily. Let's see the same feature implemented using RxJS. Now I will type the same 3 characters again. Notice what happens. Only one API call is triggered. And the result is exactly what we expect. In the previous implementation, if I type something, delete a few characters and type again, many API calls are triggered. Not only that, the final result can still be incorrect. But with the RxJS implementation, even if I keep typing and changing the text, only the necessary API call is executed. And the correct result is displayed every time. So I hope this example helped you understand why RxJS is useful. And this is just one small example. RxJS provides many powerful operators that help us solve different real-world problems with very little code. You may also notice that I have used another RxJS operator called switchMap in this example. I am not explaining it right now because I don't want to overload you with too many concepts in the first video. We will learn all these concepts step by step in the upcoming videos. In the next video, we will start with the most important building block of RxJS, observables. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.